Sophia Falke. She's amazing. She thinks you're amazing. And so she's got lots to tell us all about with the meditation and the service about living in alignment with your divine purpose. So would you please welcome Reverend Sophia Falke?
Aloha to all of you there. Thank you. To all of you there at Unity of Kona physically and everyone out in the virtual world with me. It's so good to see you today. Although, well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Which do you want first? Okay. The bad news is you create your own life. The good news is you create your own life. Now, I could make that the shortest talk I've ever given and stop there and let you ponder this statement. You create your own life. Or shall I continue? Or actually, shall I leave you to mull it over? Or do you want me to continue? Good, good. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Otherwise, it would have been one of the shortest lessons I've ever given. The title of this morning's lesson is Living in Alignment with Your Divine Purpose. The description said, explore the journey of aligning your life with your soul's calling, discover and learn to embrace the path that leads to fulfillment and spiritual wholeness. Yeah, I thought about what I could say to fulfill that description. It could sound profound, inspiring, and transformational. And then I thought, get real. There is only one divine purpose: to love, to be of service, and to know God. What do you think? Does that work? Okay. When I look down, I'm looking at you so I can tell what you're doing. So love, to love unconditionally. No, you have to do A for me to love you, or I'll only love you if, fill in the blank. And remember, to love another fully, you must first love yourself unconditionally. Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. And when I see the discord in the country and in the world, I'm thinking there are a whole lot of people who don't love themselves. And last year I had two major regrets. I apologized and expressed my regrets to the people involved. I had to do a whole lot of forgiving and loving myself to get through my sadness and disappointment in me. Thankfully, I think I managed to remain more in the loving place than the negative space. And if I see myself judging or having unloving thoughts, I work to shift back to love and then get a good laugh at myself. Look at you. You slipped again. There are many stressors in the world. My invitation: find the place in your heart that you can expand to the point where you are loving yourself and others to create a loving world. Be of service. When I look at people, I see a world of service. The clerk who rings up my purchases and gives me a smile and a kind word. And if they don't, I offer a smile and a kind word to them. The novelist that takes me on a wonderful journey through his or her words. The scientist that creates drugs that keep some of us alive. The elected official who goes through massive amounts of legislation and research to pass laws that serve us. serve us. The parent that tucks their child in at night, the child that picks a dandelion and hands it to you with a smile. To me, that is to be of service. To know God. Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. I think to love God, first you have to love yourself and your neighbors so that you come to God with an open and loving heart. And to know God, we must take responsibility for our lives and do our spiritual and emotional work so that we can get to the state of consciousness where we show up in the world as God. Let me explain this further. I'm inspired by Reverend Michael Beckwith, founder of Agape International, who teaches the 4 stages of consciousness. As I go through them, remember, we move between these stages of consciousness constantly. The key is to become aware when you are slipping and be willing to do the work to move and remain as much as possible in a higher stage. Stage 1, to me consciousness. At this stage, we see ourselves as victims, believing life just happens to us without any control over events or outcomes. This perspective leads to blaming others, such as parents, circumstances, the economy, for your misfortunes, insisting that change is impossible without external intervention. Common expressions of this mindset include disempowering statements about, I'm broke, I can't change because what other people do, I'm trapped by my social standing or my job or my economic conditions. If you are in the to me consciousness, you will have feelings of unhappiness, powerlessness, and isolation. Anybody other than me ever been in that place in times of your life? Yeah, it seems like a normal place that so many of us start. But moving beyond this stage requires relinquishing blame and accepting personal responsibility, deciding to initiate change, and my favorite, becoming the vulnerable. Michael Beckwith says, pain pushes you until vision pulls you. And in his book, The Eye of the Storm, Embracing Conflict, Creating Peace, Reverend Gary Simmons says, no one and nothing is against you. No one and no thing is against you. And when we can embrace the wisdom of no one and nothing is against you, we can move into stage 2, by me consciousness. In this stage, you reclaim your power, recognizing you are not victims, but creators of your own reality. You utilize the law of attraction, focusing on transforming your thoughts, beliefs, and actions to align with your desires and who you aspire to be. This shift leads to attracting more positive people, situations, and outcomes in your life, thereby actively crafting a purposeful life. You feel more empowered, understanding that change begins with you, prompting you to affirm your desires, recast your future narrative, set and pursue goals, make choices that enhance your life and the lives of others. Distance yourself from what doesn't benefit you, adopting empowering self talk, loving control your thoughts and actions, break free from negative habits, engage in meditation, visualization, education, or skill enhancement, and cease complaining and blaming. Remember our 21-day complaint free challenge? Just saying. The bottom line is as you witness the law of attraction in action, your trust grows, easing the need for control and allowing you to embrace the flow of life more fully. Next, we move into stage 3, through me consciousness. At this stage, we either reach a point of complete trust or find ourselves at a crossroads, having exhausted all efforts to change our circumstances without success. It's here that we finally stop, let go, and surrender, allowing a higher consciousness to guide us. In this moment of surrender, solutions emerge or changes happen spontaneously. If you catch yourself struggling, pushing, or forcing, remember the infinite possibilities that exist for any situation and trust that the universe will guide you accordingly. As Michael Beckwith said, there is an external broadcast that is always happening, and we are here to tune in, to listen to it, and then to be its expression. And last but certainly not least, stage 4, as me consciousness. Reaching this stage, you move beyond merely understanding your interconnectedness to truly embodying oneness, feeling a profound bond with all life, free of judgment or attachment. This state represents true freedom and inner peace, where you recognize that nothing is inherently wrong or right. Things simply exist. By assigning meanings, we limit growth and transformation. Viewing everything with love allows for transformation. We realize we're not just part of the universe, but we embody it and understand that everything exists within us. This is to know God. Our journey through these stages is a matter of choice. It is rare to stay in stages 2, 3, or 4 without ever returning back to stage 1. So don't feel disheartened if you find yourself slipping. The goal is to actively navigate through each stage as you encounter life's challenges. You create your own life. Why not create a life you would love living and that fulfills your divine purpose by making the decision to consciously move through each state of consciousness to me, by me, as me, through me? It may help to simplify this further. In the book, The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership, A New Paradigm for Sustainable Success, which is co-authored by Jim Dethmer, Diana Chapman, and Kaylee Klemp, it talks about living above the line or below the line. But below the line is to me consciousness. It's your fault. You done me wrong. It's the economy. Life stinks. They're out to get me. Above the line is by me consciousness. And the internal conversation and external actions reflect, what can I learn from this? How can I communicate more effectively? How am I creating or perpetuating this situation? What is a win-win solution? I see everyone and everything as allies to help me learn and grow. Observe your reactions to events or words you perceive as hurtful. Practice self compassion and consciously aim to progress out of the to me, below the line thinking, to by me, above the line consciousness. This will foster your spiritual growth. Embracing your divine purpose to love, to serve, and to know God necessitates a conscious approach to life. Consciously living in alignment with our divine purpose means choosing to see beyond the immediate, recognize our role in shaping our experiences, and staying open to life's lessons. Recognizing moments when we slip below the line into defensiveness or victimhood, and then choosing to rise above the line to see the world as for me is crucial. It's about shifting from feeling life happens to me to recognize we create our reality by me, which opens us to transformation and aligns us with our divine purpose. This journey toward alignment is continuous, marked by choices that reflect service and a deeper and excuse me, state that one again, okay? This journey toward alignment is continuous, marked by choices that reflect love, service, and a deeper connection with the divine. It's a dynamic process of evolving consciousness where each moment offers a chance to embody our highest spiritual ideals. Remember, our divine purpose, again, is to love, to serve, and to know God. You have the power to create your own life. Create a great one. And so it is. So let's take a moment now and go into meditation so that we can shift our consciousness, create a great life, and be one with God. So I invite you to close your eyes. Closing the outer eyes so that you might better see with your inner eye. Breathing deeply. On each inhale, breathe in the light and the love that is God. And as you exhale, release any tension you might be feeling to me rather. If there's any feeling of to me, just breathe it out, release it. And again, breathing in the light and the love that is God, the healing light, the joy, the laughter, inspiration that is God and that all things. Allow it to flow through your emotions, your spirit, your thoughts. I don't know. Think about being in the place of as God. And again, breathing deeply, breathing in the Holy Spirit, flowing in through you and healing any physical discomfort, restoring you to wholeness as you release whatever is physically challenging to you right now. Affirm to yourself, I create my own life. No one and nothing is against me. I am committed to living an above the line, by me, through me, as me life. What does that look like to you? What is your above the line life? Now think of any area of your life where you might be feeling a little below the line. It's happening to me. Surround whatever that situation or thought process might be and ask, what can I learn from this? How am I creating or perpetuating this situation? How can I communicate more effectively? What is a win-win solution? Now affirm, I see everyone and everything as allies to help me learn and grow. Now imagine, if you will, a world that lives above the line. And whenever you see discord or experience discord, come back to the image of a world that lives above the line. A world that sees everyone for me. A world that lives by me, as me, and through me. So now I invite you to return to this time and this place, knowing that you are blessed beyond measure. You have a brilliance within you that shines forth. And as you slowly open your eyes, remember, if no one has told you yet today, you are amazing. Aloha.
So much. What an honor it is to have you coming in Zoom from Nevada and sharing with our congregation the soul connection above the line where we fill our cups and then we have it to share in service. And so what a beautiful service this was. And in that, it's time to have our offertory prayer. And so as our time in the service where we give our tithes and offerings in support of the ministry. There are many ways in which you can make your donation, for which we are abundantly grateful. Also going to appear up on the screen. For those attending service, our ushers will be coming forward as they pass the tithing bowl. And so now please take your gifts in your hands as we come together and join us in saying our offertory prayer. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. And so it is. Mahalo kea kua, thank you, God. And we have some more music coming, guys. As the choir has been, practicing a little bit before service, and so we got one. Okay, there we go. And so choir, stage center.
In this song, I'd like everybody to join us as we sing. The first time we'll sing it through, and it's a very simple song. And I want everybody to listen to what they're singing. Listen to the words. Listen to what it's saying to you. This song is called "Every Little Cell in My Body Is Happy." And
you might recognize it too.
It kind of put me, when I thought about divine order, I thought, hey, we got to accentuate the positive, not the negative. And so that's what this whole song told me. It reminded me of the song Accentuate the Positive. We tell our body, hey, all of our cells are well. They're doing well. They're doing good. That's what I want to concentrate on. And I want all of us to concentrate on that. To concentrate on the positive, not the negative. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, choir. Thank you, Dondi.
Choir.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
And our ushers are coming forward, so we're going to bless these offerings. What an honor it is to be here on this Sunday day as we have gatherings of our Ohana. And so now our offertory blessing. Through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these gifts to do your will and your work in this center, in our lives, and in our community. And so it is. Mahalo ke akua. Thank you, ladies. And so next Sunday, guest speaker is Kayla Harvey. And so, yep, she's got it coming back. And her topic will be, watching for spiritual road signs. Okay, our path forward is not always clear. But yeah, Spirit always gives us signs and signals pointing out the right direction. Our music next week will be Faith Rivera. And so really cool to have Faith coming in too. And in closing, we just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us. And please tell your friends and family about the Facebook event. It's going to remain viewable on Unity Icona Facebook page, as well as the YouTube and on Twitch. And so share the love, share the aloha with your ohana. And so as we gather in a big circle, as right behind the cameras, we'll do our closing songs. And so let there be peace on earth and aloha oi. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. As our cup runneth over with thoughts and prayers, until we see you again next week, we're going to finish up Aloha Oi. Aloha Oi, Aloha Oi, Eke ono nano i kalipo. One fond embrace, ahoy ai ao, until we meet again. As we say, ahui ho. God bless you all. Thank you. Mahalo ke akua. Don't forget refreshments upstairs. Until next time, well, we got a little bit of closing music. Here we go.